right, let's get started. All right, welcome, welcome to the Claims of Truth Healing Circle. How cool is it that we get to be here again tonight? Get so excited. I'm such a geek about this stuff. So, welcome to the Claims of Truth Healing Circle. As you all know, my name is Bonnie Sachs, and I run the Claims of Truth Healing Circle every other Monday night from 7 till about 8 o'clock. And we look at a claim of truth, and those claims of truth come from Paul Selig's books. And we look at it from the perspective of how we can use it in our own lives, what it can do for us, but also what it can do for the field, for everyone around us. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. And then in between all of that, we are busy like having fun, being in community, remembering our truth, trusting our higher selves, and doing all of that on Zoom. So tonight's claim of truth is going to come from A World Made New. It's my new favorite book. Absolutely love it. But before we do that, let me cast a circle of light, specifying that only Source, Creator, God, my healing team, and the support teams as needed be present for tonight's Claims of Truth Healing Circle, where we do look at a claim of truth, practice using it, see how we can use it for ourselves to take ourselves up in frequency, to take the field up in frequency, those we love and those we don't even know, take them up in frequency as well. Awesome healing opportunity. And so may it be with a blessing of Source that we have some fun, that we heal some. Tonight comes out of the book, A World Made New. Paul Selig, this is his most recent channeled text. He channels Melchizedek, which is the High Council of Source, enlightened archangels. And this particular claim of truth is just really cool because it's just really simple. I am willing to know and to be known. I love the really simple ones. I love them when they're just like, this is easy breezy. I am willing to know. How many of you have been in that place where you are like, I would sure like to know. I'd sure like to have a clue. I'd like to even buy a clue. And if that is you, you're in the exact right place because it is a simple statement away. And most of us have at some point in time thought, yeah, it's far too easy. Yeah, I'm not sure that really works for me. I don't know. It works for her because, it works for her, but I don't know if it works for me. The truth of the matter is it works for all of us. We just have to practice saying it. I am willing to know. I am willing to know. That time when you're just trying to figure it out. Oh, should I do this or should I do that? Oh, wait a second. How about if I don't do either one of those things and I just sit right here and spend some time reminding myself that I'm willing to know, that I can actually know just by saying, I am willing to know, I am willing to know, I am willing to know. And in fact, I used that right before I started the program tonight because I was like, wow, I need to remember that I am willing to know. I'm willing to know whatever it is that shows up. So, who's ready to set some intentions? Who's ready for 2025? Notice my hand isn't up. What? 2025? No way. It is however many days away. Holy cow. Right around the corner. And absolutely, I love your enthusiasm. It is absolutely an exciting time period. There is a lot going on. And it's going to be very exciting to see what shows up. So that's part of what we're doing here tonight, getting ourselves ready for 2025, getting ourselves ready for the full moon that happens on Sunday night, getting ourselves ready even for the power portal that is happening on Thursday. That's what we're doing. That's what we're up to. So how many of you are willing to know? Oh, it got really hot in here. God, I could take that off. How many of you are willing to know? What are you willing to know? Do you have some ideas? I'm willing to know my next steps, whatever they are, however they show up. I am willing to know my next steps. I've had a lot of times where I'm like, no, not that. Anything but that. What? No way. I am willing to know. Are you willing to know what blocks you? Are you willing to know what keeps you from your information? I realize I have had a lot of times where I'm like, actually, I'm not. No, I don't want to know. No, I'm afraid that I won't like what I see. I think it was in class last week that Kara told me that. Actually, Bonnie, you've got a lot of fear about not being able to know. I was like, me? Nah, can't possibly be. Anybody got a little fear? A little fear of the future? Fear of being powerful, fear of not being enough, having enough. Yeah. We're going to work on that. I have actually been working on that for all of us. There's places where that shows up. A lot of it is in our sternums. If you have something that is showing up in particular, feel free to put it in the chat. Bobby, yes. She says, I feel like things are starting to shift for me, and yes, I'm concerned about what my higher self has in store for me. Of course. Of course we have moments of, I don't know what the plan is. No one has told me what the plan is. And we get to trust however it shows up, and just knowing that it shows up in exactly the way that we need it the most. So everybody feel free to take a moment just to look back in your life. Has there ever been a time where you were like, oh, that was the worst thing that ever happened and I still haven't gotten over it, just totally scarred, totally the most awful thing that could have happened to me? Or if you're looking at it in truth, do you look at it and say, yeah, all of that is absolutely true, totally the worst thing that ever happened to me. I can't believe it happened like that. And wow, I can see the really good pieces that have come from it. I can see how I have grown. Can see how it was actually good for me. I can see how beneficial it was for me. I can say that about everything that has happened in my life. I can say that about, yeah, everything that has happened in my life, good, bad, and indifferent. Lots of stuff up here in our frontal lobes and our third eye. Channeling awesome awareness. We all tend to dwell on the negative things that have happened to us. Why? Why do we do that? I've got the answer. We live on a low frequency planet. We live on a planet that is very dense in low frequencies: fear, pain, anger, unworthiness, shame, blame, unconsciousness, atheist energy. All of those low frequencies have programmed us to look to the negative. Oh, you got to prepare for what might happen. You need to be like paying attention. What if you remember what happened then? We've got to be careful. We don't want to bring that into our future. It's what we do. So I actually have a note here on my pad about a comment that Kara Torres made last week in Tantric Codes class. And the question that she asked, specifically as it relates to the person that you are dating or are married to, have been in a relationship with in the past, what percentage of that person can you say that you absolutely love? That you loved everything about them, that they were just the most amazing about. And then ask what percentage is left that would be the reason why you broke up with them, why you divorced them, why you ended the relationship. And most people fell somewhere in between 80 and 90%. Like 80%, oh my God, I just love what they do. 20%, that's kind of a, not sure if I would do that, if I would stay with that person for that. And I made the comment at the time that we could say that about ourselves, right? There's probably 80 or 90% of what I do that I love about myself. I love how positive I am. I love how committed I am to the work I do. I love my relationships and how I show up in them, my friends. I think I'm a great friend, all of those kinds of things. And then when I take a moment to look at the percentage that I don't like, that percentage is probably 15%, 10% on any given day, right? I don't believe myself to be very creative. I'm working on that one. I find myself really quick to make a judgment about something or someone. I'm working on that. I could go on and on about these things that I see as negatives. Maybe one of them is for you about just being more negative, focusing on the negative. But in truth, it's a really small amount. If you look at how much time you're actually negative in your day, the amount of time that you're awake, it's really not nearly as much as you think. But those control energies, woo! So we're working on controls tonight. Going to move. Everybody has a control box, in their frontal lobes that we are working on. We're going to move that out. Some of them are control boxes, control panels, control complexes, but we're going to work on them. The difference is what frequency you have to be able to move them. But even moving the tiniest amount of control energy makes a difference in your life. Absolutely does. So, a lot of what we want to notice is when we beat ourselves up. Right? When we go, oh, I'm so blah, blah, blah. Where is it you hold the most low frequency negativity about yourself? Where do you hold the most judgment, the most unworthiness about yourself? Mine shows up right here in my throat. So, Kate, it's not just your eyes, it's also your third eye. Your third eye as well. So it goes right across here. Great awareness. And it's that place where we, trust ourselves. Like, I don't know, is it this? Could it be that? Yeah. We're going to work on those for all of us. Whether you say it out loud or not, your higher self is busy talking to my team going, yeah, right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, right back here. And we just keep working on that stuff. Because in reality, it's not the truth of who any of us are. Those low frequencies are not the truth of us. Isn't that good news? Good news. None of that is real. None of that is really yours. Okay, so here's the fun thing. We are going to be working on these pieces where we beat ourselves up, where we think we're not enough, where we dwell on the negative, as Janelin talks about. And in the process, we are going on a field trip. We're going on a field trip. Going on a field trip. So, that's really cool. I have an entire page of notes. And then probably about half an hour, 45 minutes ago, maybe a little more, my higher self is like, oh, by the way, we're going on a field trip. We're going to, how I saw it, was like Santa's workshop. It's not Santa's workshop, but close. We are going to the Crystal Palace, and we are going to the workshop. And it is a room that has been set up specifically for us as a workshop for this healing circle. Sometimes I just trust my higher self and how it shows up. Like, I did not have an awareness until I did. And then I was like, ooh, look what we've been busy doing. So we're going to the Crystal Palace. So all of you can see a door in front of you. Give you guys a healing on the atheist energy that you're making this up. There's a door in front of you. Feel free to notice the door. You might notice something about it. My door actually has a wreath on it and has the it's not greenery. The greenery around the door is very decorated like that. The door is wooden, it's brown wood. I can hear bells, like sleigh bells, going off. I can hear the music starting. I'm sure the music has been playing, but I just have that awareness now. And what we're going to do is go through the door. And when you go through the door, you are going to find yourself in the halls of the Crystal Palace on the 12th plane of the astral. Ooh, yours is partly open. There you go. Just walk in the door. Totally fine. You all are completely welcome. So I see some of the souls are like, hey, good to see you. Hey, how's it going? How are you? Hey, welcome. Come on in. And there are some of them that have mugs of hot chocolate. There's mugs of cider. You might have an awareness about what you're being handed. I'm actually being handed a beautiful mug of hot chocolate. It's a big, huge red mug with a big, huge handle. The hot chocolate is, it's like nice and steamy, and there's like all sorts of whipped cream on top, and it just, little chocolate sprinkles, chocolate dust on top of it. Yes. And I am going to put that whole thing right here in my sternum. It's a beautiful gift. And yours might show up as, I see a couple of like chai teas. Some of them, somebody has like a Shirley Temple-ish like looking drink. Yours can look like however it shows up for you, right? Your higher self is like, this is what I am giving you. So whatever you happen to have an awareness of, it's perfect. And if you're like, oh, really? You are welcome to ask for a healing. You're also welcome to just be in that space of, I am willing to know and to be known. I am willing to know and to be known. I'm willing to know what my gift looks like, what my drink looks like. I am willing to know what color my door is. I am willing to know what the hallway looks like. It's very cool. This particular part of the Crystal Palace is very holiday oriented, and I can hear the music playing, the harmonics playing. Is yours a bottle of vodka? You do have a crystalline bottle of like vodka? Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Your higher self is bringing it. Yeah. I think we may have to come back here tomorrow night for class, mastery class. So I have this awareness that in the next room, there's a ballroom there that's like there's a party going on. And if you find yourself over in the party, go for it. First, I'm going to go into the workshop, and the workshop is set up in stations. And so the very first station that we're going to go to is the station where you are going to get your box or your container. It might be, you might see it as a basket, you might see it as a bowl, but you are getting your container. Originally, when I saw this as everybody getting like a subscription box. I don't know if there's anybody who is here tonight, no, who was in energetic architecture today, but I saw them as like subscription boxes, like the things that you can get, like if you have a subscription to coffee or a subscription to tea or to books or something like that. But when I sat down and looked this afternoon, they were like, oh, you can have any container you want. Your higher self is going to pick whatever container you want. Okay, so my container is a crystalline basket. It's very reminiscent of like Little Red Riding Hood, right? Kind of like that basket with the big braided handle. And it is a blue basket, and it is braided with lots of wonder and Christ consciousness and restoration. There's a lot of the blue frequencies. Gratitude is in there as well. And so I'm going to hold on to my basket for the moment because I am going to use it to collect some things. Now, yes, I am going to make my basket for the field. My first basket is for the field. That's why it has that, all those blue frequencies, that wonder and Christ consciousness and restoration, some beautiful frequencies. So I've got my basket, and I'm going to start looking at the table with all of the geometrics. There's prisms and cubes and spheres and star tetrahedrons, icosahedrons. There's all sorts of geometrics sitting out, and the way they show up to me is very crystalline. You may have an awareness of something else. You might see a bowl of cherries. Go for it. Fill your container with a bowl of cherries. You might see them as a bunch of flowers. That's perfect too. Fill your basket, your box, your bowl with a bunch of flowers. There are a bunch of leaves there. You may have an awareness of different crystals. I see some books. Yes. I can see my daughter there. My daughter, her jam is books, and she's like, just kind of like elbowed me out of the way. Excuse me, I need to get to the books. Books, 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 books. They're all crystalline books, but why not? Why not? Such a bizarre thing. Okay, so you have your container. You have an opportunity to fill it with lots of goodies. Who are you making your basket your bowl, your box for? Are you making it for yourself? Are you making it for the field? Are you making it for someone that you work with? Someone that you live down the street from? Someone that you know who could definitely use more gifts? So, I'm putting in some icosahedrons and I'm putting in some cubes. Some of my cubes look like dice. And they are very what are those? They're very crystalline and they're filled with illumination frequency, and the dots on them are changing from red dots to blue dots to yellow dots. Energy is constantly moving. So I'm putting some of them in there. And I see some flowers, and these okay. I see some flowers, but I was just told to pick up some donuts. So I'm going to pick up some donuts, which are actually not donuts, they're actually toruses, and I'm going to put them in the basket. Now, toruses are geometric of power, so I'm putting them in there. And then I'm going back to my flowers, and they're little tiny flowers, very delicate looking, but obviously we are here in the Crystal Palace. It's not like they're going to break or anything, so I'm just going to put a whole bunch of flowers in there. Now, you might be like, I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. I'm seeing a bunch of numbers. I'm seeing a bunch of colors. I'm not necessarily seeing geometrics. Perhaps you are seeing some of those harmonics that are going on. You can put some of them in there. Yes, let's wrap that whole thing up with a bunch of harmonics. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and put mine, gift mine out into the field. And then I'm going to go back and do another one. So the super cool about this tonight is that you have an opportunity to just gather gifts, create these gift baskets, if you will, and then just keep gifting them. Is that not a powerful opportunity? Like, yes, please. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to create another one. Okay. All right, I'm going to go back. This time, I am, okay. I have what looks like a balloon. Okay. I have what looks like a balloon, and I'm like, but how am I going to put anything in it? And all I hear is trust. And so I'm going to trust how it shows up. So I have a crystalline balloon, and it comes down like this and comes around like this. And this is what I'm told to do. I'm told to go over to the what color is it? To the pink pitcher, pick up the pink pitcher and pour into my balloon what's in there. And so what it is a blue mist that I'm going to pour into my balloon, and the balloon is expanding. And have you ever tried filling a balloon? You know, sometimes it's like really hard and it's kind of wiggly and it's just really a challenge. This is not an issue here. You don't have these kinds of issues. It just pours right in. It's energy, pours right into the balloon, and the balloon has expanded even bigger. And now I'm going to take a red ribbon. And I'm going to tie it off. What am I doing with this? Do I get to keep it? Okay, very cool. Very cool, very cool. That mist is evanescence, and I'm going to put it back here on my brainstem. One for the field, one for me. One for the field, one for me. That's a really good deal, right? Why else are you here? I am willing to know and to be known. Who needs a healing on Atheist Energy? I am definitely one of those people who's like, really? Am I doing this now? Yep, apparently I am. Okay, I'm just going to keep trusting. I think we have at least one person who is here tonight who has been to NOAA when we had them in person. And NOAA in person was always an opportunity to just trust however things showed up and just keep going, okay, this is what it is. This is what it is. Gentlemen, we're giving you healing. Okay. Time to find another container. Basket, box, balloon. They do not have to start with B. Just all the words I happen to think of are. Amanda, I see you popped in. We are in the workshop at the Crystal Palace, and we are creating baskets, containers, subscription boxes for gifts. And we're just going around and gathering gifts, gathering. So it's station one. Pick up your container. What does your container look like? Make a container for yourself. Okay. I have a bowl now, and I am putting, the bowl is a fairly wide bowl and fairly not deep, shallow, very shallow, fairly shallow, pretty big. And I am going to go, now that I have my bowl is purples and greens, and when I look inside the bowl, there's like sparks coming off. It's really powerful. I am going to head to station 2, where I am going to fill it with geometrics, icosahedrons, cubes, spheres, parabolas, When those things pop in, you're just like, okay, we'll fill it with those. There's rhombuses, kind of look like diamonds, star tetrahedrons, pentagons, all of those things. I'm going to gather those things up and put them into my bowl. Now, like I've said before, you could see it as things that you see in your everyday life. You might see them as cookies. There is somebody that looks like they have a basket of cookies. Any of you guys go to those cookie exchanges? You make dozens and dozens of cookies, and then you bring all the cookies to somebody's house and then come home with a whole bunch of other cookies. You are certainly welcome to those. As a matter of fact, I do want some of those cookies. I want some of those that are like big chocolate chip discs. Those, yes, please. Thank you. Put that in my bowl. What else? Oh, there are some, God, there's so many things going on. I'm like, stop, slow it down. So there are like crystalline bottles of water. That's what they kind of look like, but they're not actually water. And so I'm going to take the purple one and put it in there, and I want an orange one, and I'm going to put it in there. Some transformation, some benevolence, some joy. Some zenith is in there as well. Yeah. And then I want to take some of that mist. Can I just take it like that? I can? Okay. So I'm just going to put some of that mist in my hands. It's like a little cloud. It's the only way I can describe it. It's like a little cloud, and I'm just going to put it in there. Are you all gathering? Are you all busy gathering gifts? Okay, what else? I'm like, there's things that look like light bulbs. There are things that look like streamers. There are things like confetti that is coming in. That is illumination frequency. It's just amazing. It sort of looks like snow, but it's not. There's a lot of innocence coming in that we always describe as it looking like snow. So you all can literally just sit and spin around and gather, gather, gather. Many of you are doing just that. You go to the next station where you can add more colors, more numbers, more frequencies. You might just be like, I really want to add some more rapture and add some more joy and add some more wonder, and that I am willing to know and to be known. That is a sentence that stands right there. You can pick that whole thing up and put it into your container as well, into your gift basket. I am willing to know and to be known. So pretty cool. I see a book that I want. Yep. I'm putting the book in my basket. Amanda, I love that. See? You're driving and you know your higher self is busy gathering gifts. It's perfect. You just talked about driving, and I'm like, ooh, can I surrender another steering wheel? Higher self is like, always, always. Surrendering another steering wheel, I'm putting that into the violet flame. And then, so there's some napkins. They're like beautiful sheets, squares. And they have all sorts of designs in them. It's very cool. Yep. And so I'm going to put it over top of my bowl. And then I'm going to go over to the last station where I am going to decorate, wrap it up, and I'm going to gift it. So I'm going to take some ribbon. This is some beautiful green ribbon, that emerald green ribbon. And I'm going to wrap it around the bowl. To make it into a beautiful bow. And there are just lots of healing alchemy in this, right? Yeah. That green, that emerald green, is divinity frequency. That divinity frequency reminds us all that we are divine, that we all come from source, whether we like it or not, whether we believe it or not. All of us, every last one of us. I love when Melchizedek says the sinners and the saints. All of us are divine. All of us come from source. All of us have our truth. Okay. So I am going to gift this to my son's girlfriend. I spent the weekend with her and had lots of opportunities to just be like, wow, I just want to gift her more. Gift her more. More. Who are you gifting? Who is the person that you're just like, oh, I just want them to have as much as they possibly can? It can certainly be yourself as well, right? That happens. Channeling your fiance, awesome. Perfect. All right. We have time for one more. Where are you holding the fear that you are not powerful enough to transform the world around you? Where are you holding the fear that you're not powerful enough to transform the world around you? It is 100% totally okay to give a gift to yourself. a great reminder that what we do for one, we do for all. So it's not like, oh, well, I only got one gift tonight. See, Allah, son, grandson, daughter-in-law, gift, gift, gift. Melchizedek, special gifts, please. Gift, 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 gift. Gift the field, gift the field. It's what we do. As we work on ourselves, we're working on the field. As we are working on the field, we are gifting ourselves. Allah, fear in your stomach. Yep, happy to help you with that. Jill, third eye to sternum. Yep, gonna work on those things for you guys, absolutely. Third eye to sternum. Jill, make sure you gather some of those gifts for your third eye and for your sternum. We got your throat for sure. Remember, this is an opportunity. Just keep gifting yourself and trusting that you are being gifted. Whether you know that or not, you are 100% being gifted. That's what we do. Okay. So I am going through the workshop again, and I am asking my team to help me make gifts for all of you. So all of you are getting a gift box. So I can see the boxes. They look like, let's put them in perspective. They're like ring boxes with amazing gifts in them. Now keep in mind that when we're talking about energy, that it's not the size of the gift, it's the power of the gift. Right? So you can have the itty bitty tiniest of crystals that is super high frequency, and it's just as powerful as a big gift here. Doesn't matter, it's energy, it's malleable. I can actually create a design here with lots of wonder and lots of magic and lots of trust. And then I make it malleable, right? Right? And I'm going to put it in everybody's box. And we have created the boxes to be gifts as well. None of these little boxes that you throw away. Okay. Now, if there's something in particular that you would love to have, that you are like, oh, please put some more magic in there. Please put some more abundance in there. Please put some more clarity in there. Oh, I just need more love. Oh my gosh, that frequency that is, orange with pink and purple spots in it. Yeah, put that in there. Go ahead and ask for what you want. I am willing to know and to be known. I am willing to know is the peace that is for you. I am willing to know what's next for me, to know who I am, to know what I am, to know how I serve. I am willing to be known is to be realized, for other people to see you in your beauty, see you in all your splendor. Ooh, let's put some splendor in that box. See you in your power, see you in your worth. That reminds me, listen to this. I'm on the top of page 87. The claim of truth is 2/3 the way down on page 87. But at the very top, it says, when you act in love and in worth and in awareness of the value of your brothers and of the land and of the sea and of the sky, when you act in recognition of all things holy, the world is made new. When you act in love and in worth and in awareness of the value, each individual word is a key code that is going into your box. It's like magic going into your box. It's so freaking cool. So freaking cool. I am willing to know and to be known. I am willing to know and to be known. I am willing to know and to be known. Now, all of that stuff that you asked for is in this box. The claim of truth is in this box. That extra reading is in this box. Gifts and designs are in this box. Worthiness, power, joy, love. What else do you want in your box? It's right here. Speak it into the field. It's so freaking cool. That's all you have to do. Just play. Yes, I am willing to know and to be known. Source, please bless everybody's box. Melchizedek, bless everybody's box. Bless, bless, bless. Innocence, hope, and excellent health. Absolutely, Amanda. Whew, it is hot. And more trust, trust, trust. Truth, truth, truth. Source, seal those boxes. Yes. Oh my God, it's so freaking amazing. I wish I could just infuse this for you guys. Stay with us. Stay with us, man. So freaking cool. Where would you like your box? Where would you like your box? You may have an awareness for yourself where it's like, oh, my higher self is definitely telling me to put it in my pituitary, to put it in my sternum, to put it in my clairaudient channels, to put it in my left ear. Kate sternum, channel in sternum, Alice chest. Activate, illuminate the new design. Activate, illuminate the new design. Activate, illuminate the new design. Bobby in your third eye. Wherever you want it, it is being activated there. So freaking cool. Cricket, your brainstem. Amanda, you can put your box in your heart. I'm also putting a box in your thyroid. And anybody who wants a second one, feel free. Cricket in your brainstem. That's such an awesome place. Whew. Yes. We're going to wrap your mom's packages with lots of high frequencies, Amanda. So when she opens it up, it's going to be like, boing! Oh my God. If anybody mails anything, load it up. Load it up, just like we've done tonight. Load it up. Amanda, you're very welcome. Okay. It's that easy, peeps. A package tonight. Yes. Load those packages up. Anybody doing holiday cards? We're waiting for our holiday cards to come in the mail. And then we're going to put some like serious jams on them, man. It's going to be awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. People open those cards up. Yeah. You know, they open it up and they're like, oh my God, I feel the love. Yes, indeed, that's what we're going to do. Let's bling everybody's gifts and cards. Bling it, bling it, bling it, bling it. And what do you have to do in order to bling up your gifts? Source, bless the gift. Source, bless the gift. Source, bless the gift. You don't have to make it hard. Easy peasy, easy peasy, easy peasy. Okay. All right. Everybody got their gifts? Put some gifts into the field. We are definitely going to be doing the healing circle on the 23rd. It's a Monday before Christmas. I have no real idea what we're going to be doing, but I have a feeling that it's going to be a lot of fun, that we'll go on another field trip, that we'll gift. There will be all sorts of fun things to do. So I certainly hope you will join me on the 23rd or come back and watch it later. There is a power portal on Thursday night, the 12-12, it's all day long, the 12-12 power portal. 12s are about clearing judgment, so it's an opportunity to heal more judgment. It is fabulous. There is a gratitude ceremony that is going to be happening if that is your jam. There is a full moon early Sunday morning And that's going to be an awesome power event. And then once you get through all of that stuff, next Monday, there is a remote Noah. I say this to everybody. It does not matter to me whether you're somebody who knows who Care Torres is or not. Join Noah. A remote Noah is at least 3 hours long. For $25, you have a 3-hour healing after all the stuff that is going on this week, the power portal and the full moon. Wrap it up in a nice neat bow by getting a remote healing with Noah. Awesome. Totally awesome. I think I have set you guys up for an amazing week. If there is anything at all you need, please let me know. I am happy to help you in whatever way I can. I totally love and bless each and every one of you. I'm so grateful for you and how you show up. And with that, I'm going to seal the field unto the light of that one true source creator God, the one who is all the magic, all the love, all the joy. It's where it all comes from. Thank goodness. And I thank my healing team. They did some awesome jobs. I thank Melchizedek for popping in and adding a little bling to those gifts. And most importantly, I thank each and every one of you who joined me tonight for the Claims of Truth Healing Circle. And that reminder that we only have to say, I am willing to know and to be known. And it's done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love and bless each and every one of you. Have a great week and let me know if there's anything I can do to help.